Hey guys, it's Chris with Double Eagle Gunworks, and we're out here on the range today, and we're going to be shooting a couple of different shotguns. We've got a Benelli Supernova and a Benelli Nova Tactical, and a little bit later we'll have Carla come over and she'll be shooting a shotgun for the first time today. Both of these shotguns are in 12 gauge. They both will do anywhere from 2 3/4 up to a 3.5 inch shot shell. And the mechanism, as far as the slides and the triggers, safety mechanism, all work the same way on both of these shotguns. The main difference between the two is the Supernova, which is this one, has more recoil management built into the stock as opposed to the Nova, which is just a standard polymer stock. Doesn't have any extra recoil management built into it. I don't know whether it shows up on the picture or not, but there's a little series of rubber arrows right here, and that indicates that this one is the Supernova, and it has the recoil management built into it. You'll also see that on some of the other Benelli shotguns, but you just know that that's got the recoil management built in if you see this set of rubber arrows on the stock. Now this one has the field barrel in it right now. This is a 26-inch field barrel, and with the field barrel you just have the normal rib along the top of the barrel. The sighting system on the Supernova with the field barrel, you've got the intermediate bead here in the middle of the barrel, and then the red fiber optic sight up at the front. So when you're lining up your sights, just get that bead in the middle lined up with the red fiber optic at the end, and you'll have your gun on target. Now there also is a slug barrel available for the Supernova, and this one has actual rifle sights on it, so you have an adjustable sight at the back and the post at the front to be able to sight these. But this barrel is only for slugs because it's actually a rifled barrel, and it works with the slugs. So if you want to hunt with slugs, you would use a barrel like this. If you're going to be using regular shot ammunition where you'd have like a number 8 or number 9, number 7 shot in the shell, then you'd use the regular field barrel if you're going to be doing any type of hunting. So with the Supernova, like I said, the magazine capacity on this one, you can get 4 rounds in the magazine. Now the Benelli Nova Tactical, this one, as I said, doesn't have any kind of extra recoil management built into the stock here, but it has the ghost ring sight. You can't really see, but it's got a ring right here that you look through, and then a post up front with the bead on the post. So you'd line up the ring and the post, and you get yourself on target. Now the barrel on this one is only 18 inches, but it does, as I said earlier, it will chamber the same rounds that the full length barrel does as well, and holds the same number of rounds. Now this one in 12 gauge is going to have a little more kick than the other one does. This one is designed more, since it's the tactical version, it's designed as a home defense shotgun. A little bit shorter barrel. It's only 18-inch barrel, so that you can move around corners, move through a house a lot easier with a shorter shotgun as opposed to the longer field type shotgun with the full length barrel on it. This one I've got equipped with a extra ammunition holder here on the buttstock. You can pick these up pretty much anywhere that you can pick up ammunition and rifle accessories. And then safeties and everything work the same way on both guns. So let's go ahead and get Carla over here and we'll do a little shooting. Let's go ahead and load up. We'll just load up 3 rounds in this one, and what we're going to be shooting today is some Winchester 12 gauge. It's a 2 3/4 inch shell. It's got a 1 1/8 ounce amount of shot in it, and we're using number 8 shot, so it's a kind of a small shot. But to load the shotgun, just put the shells up into the magazine, and it holds 4, but we're just going to load 3. Since this is Carla's first time shooting a shotgun, we don't want to overdo it and do too many rounds here. So we'll put the gun on safe, and I will demonstrate the proper way to shoot the shotgun first to let Carla see what it looks like. So you want to pull the shotgun up to your shoulder and have it in the crease of the shoulder here, and really get it in tight into your shoulder, because you don't want to have the gun loose in your shoulder, because if you just have it loose in there and you pull the trigger on the 12 gauge, it's going to be moving all over the place on you. So keep it tight up against your shoulder. Put your cheek down to the stock here onto the cheek well. When you get ready to shoot, disengage the safety, line up your target, and pull the trigger after you load the shell in. Let's load one in the chamber first. Now we'll do it. Okay, so we'll already disengage the safety, got the target lined up on the sights, and we'll pull the trigger. Now, once you pull the trigger on it, it will and it fires, it will disengage the slide here. You can put the slide back, pop out the old round, and rack it forward and put in the new one. When you're cycling the action on a shotgun, don't do it limply. Always make sure you pull it all the way back and then shove it all the way forward. You want to make sure you get everything back into the battery like it's supposed to be. Okay, Carla, I'm going to put this on safe. I'll let you come up and get the gun. Okay, this will be Carla's first time shooting a 12 gauge shotgun, so it's a little bit new for her here. Just push that in. Okay, so it's ready to fire now. Get your hand all the way up here onto the fore end. Get it pulled tight into your shoulder, and fire when ready. You got it. There you go. We'll do one more. Okay. Okay. So when you have a shotgun shell, it's designed a little bit different than your standard pistol or rifle ammunition. It's going to have the plastic hull, which is the outside of the case, and then you'll have it's got the primer on the end of it, just like any centerfire ammunition does. But then you'll have the powder charge in the bottom of the hull, and then you'll have a piece of plastic inside the shell, and this part here holds all of the shot that's in the ammunition. So you'll have all the little beads will be in this plastic, kind of a bucket type thing, down inside the case, holding the shot here and packed down on top of the powder. And then on a fresh case, the end of it is crimped so that all of this is held in place. So all of this that you see sticking past the end of the case is this crimp right here that is expanded back out when you fire the gun. It's a little bit different design than your standard rifle ammunition. You have to have something in there to separate the powder, and which would be what would eventually be the bullet inside this part of it here. So instead of the pointy rifle ammunition like you would have for a rifle or a lever action gun, it's going to be a flat nose hull like this. Okay, let's try the tactical shotgun now. We'll get it over here and we'll load up 3 rounds in it. Give me 2 more, please. Shove it in the bottom of the gun. And the gun is on safe right now. So let's go ahead and rack one into the chamber. So you'll hit the slide release here, which is this button right here at the front of the trigger guard. It releases the slide. You can pull that back and shove the first round into the chamber. Okay. It's still on safe. So let's push it to the side. It's stiff. Okay, so what did you think about the 2 shotguns?
There's a lot of kick.
Which one kicked the worst?
The second one.
So that the shorter one without the extra recoil management is a lot stronger on the same type of ammunition from one gun to other. That plus the shorter barrel, it helps to keep that recoil up there at the maximum. So that's the Benelli Nova Tactical and the Benelli Supernova, both in 12 gauge. And if you like the video, like and subscribe down at the bottom. Okay, I want to give you an idea of what your target would look like once you shoot a shotgun. Now, all these tiny holes that you see in the target, they were made by the number 8 shot, and we were shooting this at 25 yards. So the pattern on the target is not well defined. It's just, as the shotgun is normally called, it's a scatter gun. So it covers the whole target with all these little bitty holes. But I came up closer to the target and shot this one when I was about 10 yards away from the target. You can see a lot more well-defined area of where the shot concentrates as it's coming out the end of the barrel, as opposed to all the little tiny holes that you see when you're further away. So the further away you are from your target with a shotgun, the more open the pattern is going to be. Hey guys, got some great news for you. We are now